One of the first things, we hear in Satsang, in any kind of Satsang, is that only consciousness is, or only God is, or only the self is. The truth is one. But in the beginning, this can seem a bit distant, it can seem a bit abstract, and we wonder, how do we relate to this? How do we find this out? So we say, what is this consciousness, or God, or Sadguru, self? Then we hear something like, it is what is. What is the self. And for a while, even this can seem a bit unapproachable. Then the master says, when you say, so what is this? What is? What is this? What is? Then the master says, it is I am. And this is very direct, very approachable, because everybody says I am. Everyone says I am. So this I am is not alien to anybody. And it is ever present. So the only thing that has happened is that this pure consciousness, I am, this what is covered in this layer of, seemingly covered with this layer of concepts. I am individual, I am a man, I am good, I am honest, I have sinned, I want to become free. But just what is, this I am, actually remains untouched by any of these concepts. That's why I said before that anything that we say after I am, it's a story. And if I want to be harsh, I can say, ultimately it is a lie. Because this I am does not have any condition. It is not good nor bad. It is neither big nor small. It just is. That is why the masters are reminding all of you to drop any concept that you have about yourselves. Because it only belongs to a notion of who you are, not to the reality of what you are. And this we can check now. Is this I am a man or a woman? This beingness, this consciousness, Atma, is it one which has a gender? Does it have a shape, a size? Does it have a beginning or an end? What is true about this? That's why I call it your simplest discovery. Because to make any discovery, first you have to be. Can you make a discovery unless you are? Now, where is the trouble? Only when we say, all this is fine, it's okay. But let me deal with the real world in a real way. And we pick up the unreal in that way. You see, for most of you in Satsang, and many of you have been to many Satsangs now, you see that this is true about you. I just am, with no limitation, no boundary, no qualities, no attributes. And yet something convinces you, the voice of the mind comes to convince you that all of this is all right. In spirituality, it's fine. But you have to now deal with the real world as if you are something. But many of you have also found that even without the notion of something, the play of life can continue. I am has no trouble dealing with this life. I am does not need to pick up a pretense, a mask, because all of this is just the will of this very I am. So now consciousness is playing this game of reminding itself of its reality. I'm playing the game. The Ananta aspect of consciousness is playing the game of being the alarm clock. And all of you are playing the game of needing this reminder. So now this game has happened. You have been reminded. Now what is left? Alarm clock rang. Are you going to put it on snooze or are you it's fine, but let's snooze till tomorrow. So this alarm clock snoozes for till the next satsang. That is why over the last few days also I've tried to look at this notion that this is difficult or I haven't got it yet by telling you that it is the simplest discovery that you can make. Before you can report, I am sitting, I am. Before you can say, I am sad, I am. No movement is needed. And no movement gets in the way. You see, many times when I say no movement is needed, we feel like, oh, I should not move. You see? What I'm saying is that no movement gets in the way. You just are. Your boundary does not exist.